I'm Justine and welcome to my garden. It's a beautiful spring day here, so I thought I'd show you how to sow seeds. Okay, so this is the trays that I'm going to use. These are deep modules actually that I'm going to sow my zucchini and sunflowers straight into, so that makes it easier for me to take them out and put them into the garden afterwards. I filled the trays with a potting mix, Tui's organic potting mix, which I haven't used before, so we'll let you know how that goes. It's a little, not as fine as I'd like. It's got a few big bits in it like that, which I wouldn't normally expect, but you never know, it might go well. I've also added some environmental fertiliser there, Nature's Garden fertiliser, to it, just to help things along. And this one I've set up this tray with, which has not got modules in it, for the lettuce seeds, because I just find them easier to do in a tray like that. And these trays I've bought seedlings in the past, so I'm just reusing them, and you could do the same with whatever you have. The other things that I have here are my ice block sticks, which I bought some from the $2 shop, and I'm going to use them as labels. A pen to write them on with, of course, and my seeds from various companies. So we will start with some larger seeds. I've got some sunflower seeds here from Kohanga, and it's a heritage mix. You can see they're a reasonable size seed on the larger side of things. So I'm going to plant just one of them in each one of the modules. So I start with placing one just on the soil surface. Try to do a mix of them. There's 6 of those here. There we go. Now, and I leave them on the surface before I cover them with soil, so that I can keep track of which modules I've filled. So put the remaining ones back in the packet, and I'm going to push these down. The general rule of thumb is to put them down about twice the size that they are. So we'll just put all those in. Sunflowers are really quick to come up, so you've got to watch them. Make sure you get them out of the garden as soon as possible. Then I'll just write the name on my stick here. Sunflower, and the date, and I just put it in like so. Next one that I will show you is some basil. Here it is. It didn't fly all the way off the table like the rest of my seeds. Now, basil is really tiny. So is lettuce. I'll show you those. These are little tiny black seed, like that. Because they're so tiny, I'm going to plant several into each module and just plant them out all together after that. So I'll just put 3 or 4 in each module on the top. They're so black that I can't even really see where I've been, so it's a good idea to do this quite quickly so that you don't double up too much, and put the rest back in to seed mix. Give it a little brush over, because they're so tiny we don't really want to cover them too much. And then write our label. Basil, date, and put that in the back here. Now, the other thing I was going to show you is lettuce. Again, a really small seed. And I am going to kind of cast them across Here they are. They're a little brown, slightly different shape than the basil, but probably about as small. So I'm going to cast, I've got 2 different types of lettuce, so I'm going to put some on one side, just cast them over, and these will need to be pricked out later once they come up. Put the rest back in. And for the lettuce, because you want a continuous flow over summer, it's great to have to just keep sowing them every couple of weeks in a small tray. Now this is a Danielle lettuce, so I'll just write the name on it so that I can remember, and put this down the side back here. Now, the last thing that I'll show you is zucchini. I'll just pick it up. It blew away in the wind. Beautiful day here, but a little bit of breeze. Now, zucchinis are fairly sized seed. There they are. So again, I'm just going to do one of those, like the sunflower, into my seed tray. So again, just lie them on top. I'm only going to sow 6 of these because really I only need 2 plants because they're so prolific. And this one is Black Beauty, which I haven't grown from seed before, but I have had a seedling, bought seedlings before, and it's done quite well. So again, push them down, these ones down into the soil, cover them up. Write down my label, zucchini, 28th of 9th, and put that in here as well. So from here, what we'll need to do is just give them a really light water over the top. You want to use a really fine sprinkler head for that on your watering can so that you don't wash your small seeds away, and then they'll need to get watered probably every 2 days. Just have to really keep an eye on them. We just want to keep them moist but not drowning in water. So I hope that helps you. Let me know of your little seed sowing tips and tricks, what works for you. I'd love to hear about them, so leave them in the comments below and share this with your friend.